Hey, I'm Shiraz, and I'm about to shift someone's limiting beliefs, get them to step out of a story that they have been addicted to for possibly months, possibly decades. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm going to ask them, are you willing to step out of that story? And when I ask them that, you can say yes if you have the same story, and it's going to shift for you too. You may actually feel it in your body. Now, when people shift, there's a shift in energy. I tend to yawn and cough even through the Zoom platform. So be prepared for that. It's a little weird. I know. I don't know why my body does it. I just go with it at this point. So watch the video, check out more videos that I've done to get more shifts and have a good time.
These have just been speaking to me in a variety of different ways. I've come up against my procrastination and my family needing some help, my parents,
Okay.
and habits and processes. And it's like, okay, I can push it off till towards Friday, but when you lose an hour and a half or 3 hours in your week, now you can't get things done the way I
Mhm.
used to be able to coordinate the fact that I was doing something I wasn't supposed to and still had to do these things. And when you were just talking before, I'm realizing, is it possible? I mean, I don't want to put it on my parents, but I think now I've put something instead of my health holding me back, which it has for years. I've now, my heart's racing. I've now decided that we're going to let my parents be the ones that are actually going to slow me down.
Yep, because your
But
mind is sneaky and it's like, we'll find a different way to stay
yeah,
exactly where we are.
right. It used to
Okay.
be my throat, it was my back, it was my knees. Yeah, and
Yep.
actually my knees are getting better. And so
Yep.
now I have to have something new.
Because your
Okay,
mind finally figured out the body's not going to work. We keep
right.
we keep
We
addressing
got to
that.
do something else.
Yep, do something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, crap. And then, it's one thing for my body. I can deal with it. It was never really serious, but
Mhm.
this has my dad needing surgery and needing my attention. And it's like, okay, it's one thing for me to take responsibility with myself, but I mean, am I creating this or am I just drawing this to me? It still would have been something that happened to him, but
Mhm.
now I'm drawn in by being the daughter.
Yep.
And I have help, which is fortunate, but I'm making the role so much bigger upon myself so that I can procrastinate more and still get my fix when I get things accomplished.
Mhm.
But I'm in danger. I'm stressing myself so much more, which I know then can actually affect my body.
Mhm.
And in all of this, I'm I'm getting some key things not accomplished as they need to be because
Okay.
I've already procrastinated.
Are you more powerful when you get things done with distractions going?
Yeah,
Okay. Are you willing to step out of that story? No. Mhm.
no. The
So then,
multitasker concept has reared
so
its head again. Yeah.
you're deciding that you're not powerful enough and you need to show how you can be powerful, right?
Oh,
The distraction was the body before, and now it's the parents. But it's really this fix of like, look what I accomplished, even
right.
though all this stuff was going on.
And it's
You want to,
stressing me more than normal.
yeah,
Oh,
because
but that's the fix is going to
the
be that I
fix.
could do it all in all of this.
Yep.
Oh, that's got to stop. Yes.
So the addiction you want to create is look how easily and quickly I can get this done,
Right.
right? Like this, like if this is hard for other people, but for me, look at it go. That's the fix you want to get addicted to,
Okay.
right? So you have to start creating that and then looking for more evidence of that in your life and then anchoring that. When something's really easy and it gets done, even if it's something small, oh, look how easy that was. Oh, look how easy that was. Look at me rock this. Look how easy that was.
Not be hung up on the why did it take me this long to do this task?
Mhm.
Like put it off. Just concentrate only on the, hey, this only took me 15 minutes, half an hour. This
Yeah,
wasn't, this was easy.
yeah,
And not even have the thought in my head of why did I think this was so hard?
yeah,
Let that go and only concentrate on the, this was really easy to do.
yeah.
Okay. I like that.
So the more you are in that story, the more that story shows up for you.
Yes.
So, for instance, uh, when I was supposed to book a hotel at for an event I was going to, and we were getting told the hotel's really expensive and you better book it soon because prices are going up and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, well, I should get around to do that. However, things always work out for me. And then I get a phone call from my friend Catherine. She's like, hey, I was on this site and they have discounted rates at the hotel that the event's at. So do you want to be my roommate? And then we could split it and pay even less. And then I'm like, sure, let's do that. And then before she hangs up, she goes, wait a second. I did all the work. I did the research. I booked the thing. You just said yes. That's how you do everything, is it? I'm like, yeah, that's how I do everything. Getting my fix right there.
Right. And that very thing, I missed the deadline for the conference and I went on the computer, found
Mhm.
it for 20 bucks less,
Yep,
the same place.
that's it.
But I didn't celebrate that enough for what I had accomplished. I was thinking about, oh, there I am. I procrastinated to the point where I missed it or almost missed out. And I didn't celebrate the fact that I even saved money.
Yeah, because that
Hmm.
celebration anchors in the addiction. Like
Got it.
even things like with my schedule, this happens like anytime there's basically a conflict in my schedule. I'm like, huh, gonna have to deal with that conflict. And then one of the two appointments
Goes away.
contacts me and says, we need to change.
Yeah.
That's okay. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Even if I'm the one that double booked, right? But it's all right. It's my favor to you. Right. So,
Right. Yes.
and I get
Yeah.
my
I'm,
fix.
hmm yeah, I'm so fixed in my fix of the negatives
Hmm.
that I am missing the fact that I can celebrate
Yep.
the good stuff. And even when there's the both, I've still sided with the negativity. And if I can shift to the positivity factor,
Yep.
and then my perfectionism is interfering with the procrastination too. So it takes longer to do the job, but that's just because I think it does.
Yep.
Got it. Yeah.
Keep in mind, you are battling nature, right? Our natural instinct is to look for the
Danger.
danger 3 times as much as we
Yeah.
look for the positive.
I'm
So
gonna
training your brain to be looking for the positive doesn't always, but can take a while. It is a muscle you build, a mental muscle. And then eventually you're just constantly looking for the positive,
true.
right? I just saw a post in Facebook and it made me chuckle because this is something I've been saying in my mind for so long. People's outlook on what kind of a planet we live on reveals who they are inside.
Mm,
So people are saying, "Oh my God, there's so much danger in the world," or "We live in a shitty planet," or "Everyone's just for themselves and no one else." And then there are people like, "I love the world. I love to see all the miracles that are going on." You're showing who you are because you reflect that in your talk, in your actions.
hmm.
So you want to start putting more and more of that positive into your life. Look for it. Be
Right.
And keep in mind, you can't be positive all the time. That's humanly impossible. So
Right. Yeah.
when you have bad moments, though, let those emotions process. Don't try to push them down or anything like that. Be with those emotions. They will leave faster. The negative emotions will come out faster and you'll come back to positive quicker. All right.
Right.
A lot of people, it's like, I don't want to be angry because now I'm going to have these emotional outbursts. If you let your anger out right away, at the beginning, you've got all this bottled anger from years. It's going to come out and may feel, "Bleh." But eventually it'll be like, man, I'm angry. And they're like, you don't look angry. Yeah, but I'm letting it out. Like, so it doesn't look like most people display anger.
Hmm. Yeah. The emotions and live with them, be in them because they're well, they're part of who I am. They're also part of the experiences. And
Hmm.
if I suppress them or don't embrace them, I'm not maximizing my abilities.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I'm not being who I really am. I'm also not getting the pleasure of enjoyment of the experiences that I'm going through, which is including my emotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
So look for the positive, and when you find something negative, just let it process and let it out.
Mm-hmm. And celebrate so
Yep.
much more. So I feel really kind of yucky in my tummy.
Okay.
Actually, really stomach area. I know I just
Okay.
ate, but I don't think that's what it is.
Do you need something to complain about?
No.
That's not coming up true.
Okay, I tried.
Okay. So,
I didn't know that.
so remember,
Oh,
when we have
because I've
something to
always got
complain.
myself to complain about. And
Hmm.
since I've just allowed myself to release from that, now
Hmm.
I'm not realizing, oh, that's just so attached to me
Hmm.
because I've been so my health issues basically being my identity because of what I do in my business, not wanting to let go of the health issues because that's what got me into my business. Now trying to release that, I've latched on to other things,
Hmm.
which is still the same thing, but it's different to me. My brain has gone so far in a circle that I don't know where I was
Okay.
when I came into it.
Are you willing to step out of the story that you need something to complain about?
Yes. I wasn't really complaining about other people. My complaints were with myself.
It's irrelevant. You wanted something
Yeah,
to complain about.
right. So now as I can release that, it doesn't mean I have to complain about other things.
Nope.
I just get to move on. It doesn't
All right.
feel good.
This is a very, very common addiction out there in that you complain and people are like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Right.
People keep coming up with complaints. There's also competitions. I've seen this in the break room at work when I used to be in corporate, is they'd be sitting around the table and one says, you're not going to believe what happened to me this weekend. And he'd go, this happened and this happened, like, holy crap. And then someone else would say, oh, you think that's bad? Look, listen to what happened to me. And there'd be this competition of how much crap you can go through. And I could see that they were unconsciously trying to make things worse so they could win this competition in the break room, right? Who can have
Yeah.
the worst shit that they can brag about? And that's
So
all
instead of
complaints.
so instead of keeping my personal stuff, my health stuff to myself, of
Hmm.
course I was telling other people because
Hmm.
part of my journey is that um yeah, part of my journey is that. And then of course I built my business because of the improvement and the journey.
Yep.
Okay, there's something happening
So
and
here's the thing I
okay.
want you to really anchor in here is,
Okay.
are you going to have more clients in your business if you're completely health free, like problem free health wise, and have nothing to complain about, or if despite doing what you're teaching, you keep having health issues?
Right.
Hmm.
It should be the first.
Yeah.
Do I actually believe that?
So you've moved out of health issues into other issues. I just want you
Yes.
to get that that's now to anchor in that we're done with the health issues.
Great.
Right now you've got like I used to have them. I practice these
Right.
things, and now I'm so
And I've
now your
improved so
clients are like,
much.
oh, cool,
Yeah.
right?
I'd love that for myself.
Yep.
And that's what I want for my clients anyways. So I no longer have, oh,
Okay.
I think the the whole concept of the physical, the mental, the emotional all
Mhm.
hit me with the fact that I want to say it and can't say it, but I'm going to get it out. No, I'm not going to get it out. It's so close. I've been on this journey and worked on improving my health, and I've been successful at it.
Mhm.
And I want to be able to help other people with that.
Mhm.
And I meant that, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it It's like someone came up from behind me and is squeezing my ribs on the side like this.
Mhm.
This is just a huge one that I'm finally realizing I can let that go. And I don't need to bring in other crap either. I just get to be successful.
Yep.
So this isn't about me letting go of anything else. This is just me embracing that this is now finally where I'm at.
Yep.
And these are new sensations of you've never been here before.
Mhm.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about this feeling.
So anchor in the good,
Yeah.
and then that need to go into withdrawal will go away.
I've had a journey that has led me through my health struggles into
Mhm.
success.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Hey, did you like that? I hope so. I hope you got a great shift out of it. And just keep in mind, there are hundreds of videos on this channel. You can watch them, say yes when I ask you to step out straight, and get more shifts. I have clients that do that every single day. Now, if you want to work with me in person, just go to the link down there for Ignite Your Success. And that's where these videos come from. I do a free workshop every month, the second Monday of the month. And the cost for admission, it's not money. It's you're going to end up here on the YouTube channel. If you're okay with that, happy to work with you. If you want more privacy, we'll then look into some of my programs. We're going to have some more information on them below. Anyway, thank you. We're off. Enjoy your life. Don't be afraid to be the happiest person in the room. Got it? Okay. Bye.